Hello. I don't know what I'm smiling for. It's a miserable day. Look at that out there. Ugh. Anyway, I have to do a very important review because, well, it's massive. I'm going to be going through and talking to you about General Classic Portion Original Snus. By far the best tasting snus that I've ever had. I can't say in the world because I haven't tried every snus, but this is incredibly addictive. This is the second can I've gone through and I've only got one left and it's in the freezer. So I will be putting in an order for about 20 cans of this. That's how much I like it. I would show you the portions, but as you can see, there's only 2 left in there. Thought it's probably better if I get this out of the way now and get it in and talk to you about it before this one runs out, because I'm addicted to this snus. And it's not even for the nicotine, it's low nicotine content, but what it is bloody delicious. And like, as soon as the flavour runs out, you want another one. So I'm going to pop one in and talk to you about the product. So it's a regular strength product. I really like the can, first of all. I like the bronze metallic. It's a lovely colour. It's just a simple design, but it looks classic. It's a full-size catch lid, which is actually full of portions at the moment. So we just remove those. So full-size catch lid. You get lots of portions in there. And because I've ordered it in from Sweden, then you get 24 portions in there, which is great. So they're 1 gram. They are 1 gram, aren't they? I'll just check that actually. Doesn't say. Yeah, 1 gram portions, 24 1 gram portions. So they're a really good size pouch. They do need a bit of fluffing up when you get them, because as you can see, I mean they're all right, but a little bit of fluffing. And a bit of shaking out, but they are very moist as well. I just prefer original portions. I bought a fair few white portions and a few white dries, but I prefer the original portions because they're moist, they release their flavour faster, you get the nicotine faster. But I quite like a drip. I like a full-size portion and I like a drip. So, but yeah, they're excellent can design. They're not the cheapest snus. It's right up at the more at the top end. This works out at about £5 a can, but it's worth paying the £5 a can. I would much rather have this than anything else that I've tried, at least. So, talking about the flavour, as I say, it's quite a complex flavour. If I can just go from memory, obviously it's in Swedish and it doesn't tell you about the flavour profile on the back of the cans anyway. It's usually just best before date and a list of ingredients. If you go and look at the actual flavour profile on this, it's bergamot, peppery, classic and traditional tobacco taste, which also has elements of tea, hay and leather. And bearing in mind this is the first snus I'd ever tried, and at the time when you first try a snus, I'm sure anybody watching this will agree, you don't appreciate the flavour when you first do it compared to when you've been doing it a while. Just the same as somebody smokes a cigarette for the first time and it makes them cough and it tastes like an ashtray. But to somebody who smokes, they like the taste of cigarettes. Okay, so needless to say, I hate the taste of cigarettes now. So you won't notice that if you're a new snoozer, but certainly it might take a few before you really get the full benefit of this flavour. But I have to say, this is one of those where the flavour changes over the time that you have it in your mouth. So at first it's quite a strong salty bergamot taste with a strong spicy tobacco character, and then over time, as the flavour starts to drain from it, you get more of the tea and the hay and certainly the leather coming through. It's starting to develop a little bit now. There's like a peppery, spicy taste. It tingles all the different parts of your tongue, this snus. And there's a reason that this is the king of snus. It's the reason that it sells more than anything else, because it is the king of snus. I also have a can of XR General Slim, which tastes pretty much the same, but they're in slim portions, which are a lot cheaper. I'm not a big fan of the slim portion. It's not the actual snus itself. I just don't really like slim portions that much. They just don't. I don't get the full effect in my lip like I do with this one. But I am pretty confident that by the time I go to order again, I'm going to be ordering at least 20 cans of this, and this is going to become my daily driver. There are a few others that are in contention, but in terms of just overall taste satisfaction, nothing makes you want to take out a dead snus and put another one straight back in more than General Classic Original does. It is that good. I have to give it, I want to say 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10, just in case I do find something that I like more than this. But this is the original. This is the one that everybody knows, and there's a reason. I think it's about a 150-year-old recipe. There's a reason it's still going, and there's a reason that people keep buying it. So I can see what that is. If you haven't tried it, go for it. If you like a stronger snus, because I think this is about 9 milligrams per portion. If you like a stronger snus, they do this in classic strong, which I think is, don't quote me on this, somewhere up around about the 15 milligrams. It might be a bit more actually. But for me, I like to have this in all day, every day. I could quite happily just, if I could only snus, if you tell me now you can only use one snus, it's this, 100%. I don't need it to be super strong because I just crave the flavour of this. So as soon as I take one out, another one's back in again. And I would happily use that all day, every day. I'll probably end up, having a few other different flavours, and maybe something really strong for after meals, and a mint flavour for once I brush my teeth in the morning and in the evening. But I can't fault that. It's brilliant. 9.9 out of 10. Excellent flavour. The nicotine hits, you can feel it, even though it's regular strength nicotine, you can feel the nicotine. And yeah, I'm happy to have one of these in under my lip all day, every day. So that's all I've really got for you on General Original Classic Portion. If you haven't already, go and buy it. You'll be so glad that you did. That's it for now. I'll catch you in another review quite soon.